The coachman who had driven my husband for 10 years gave me a secret on the day he retired.
Mr. Krogh, take these tea leaves and tonics with you. And this. You have driven for James for 10 years without a single mishap. Please accept it as my gratitude.
Mrs. Locken, thank you for these 10 years.
It is I who should thank you. If your household ever meets trouble, send word to me.
Mrs. Locke, Sir James keeps a drawer in his study desk. He never lets any servant dust. You ought to look into it.
My dear, why is this part of the desk raised?
Nothing. A warped panel, that is all. Come, do not keep Mother waiting.
The study.
A hidden drawer. My lady, Mr. Locke said that there is a dinner at the club this evening.
These club dinners took James away at least 3 nights a week. I had never questioned them, but once trust cracks, all of London's cold air pours through. Mr. Crow was never a gossip. If he carried this secret for 10 years and still turned back for my sake, then whatever lay inside that drawer had tormented him for a very long time.
Papers?
A Mayfield townhouse, the deed named Fay Morton. For 3 years, on the 15th of every month, an allowance was paid to Fay Morton. So this was the drawer's secret. I had been the proper wife for 10 years while he had kept a darling elsewhere for 3. A house, an allowance, jewels, a child, nothing missing.
Take this, go.
On the back of the portrait he had written, "My dearest, wait for me and the child, James."
Eliza, I need you to investigate a woman. Fay Morton. I want every dealing between her and James Locke over the past 3 years.
Why are you still awake? Affairs have been heavy lately. I returned late.
I was waiting for you. Waiting to see when you would decide to tell the truth.
When I return late, go to bed first.
That powder scent. I used to think it came from ladies at dinners. Now I knew the important client he met every week without fail was Phoebe Morton.
Mr. James Looke's improvement concern has secured another prime parcel, and his fortune is said to approach £8 million in confidence and credit.
That is merely the ordinary course of Locke business. Under my direction, Locke Properties will soon become...
10 years ago, when he began, I gave him £50,000 from my dowry to clear his father's debts and fund his rise. Back then, he said...
Lydia, I know this is every pound you can command from your dowry. Trust me. For the rest of my life, I shall be good to you. I shall never disappoint you.
At the beginning, I drafted his partnership papers by candlelight. His first great patron came through my grandfather's northern connections. Every bid, every deed, every contract. I checked until 3 in the morning. After I helped lift the Locke name into London's season, he said,
Lydia, you are my wife. What is mine is yours. Whether your name appears on the papers, what difference could it possibly make?
James Locke, I trusted you with my whole heart for 10 years, and this is how you repaid me.
Mother's 60th anniversary dinner is next week. See that it is properly arranged.
Very well.
Do not make it look poor as last time. Hire a proper assembly room. Choose the menu yourself.
I understand.
And I shall be away for 3 days. Do not wait dinner for me.
Of course. Safe travels.
Lydia, I have found it. Fay Morton, 6 and 20, once a minor clerk in Locke Properties, dismissed 3 years ago. She now lives in a Mayfield townhouse with no fixed employment. A fine carriage, a house deed, jewels, all purchased within half a year. Funds traced back to James Locke's private drafts.
Also, she is 8 months with child. 8 months? James and I had no children in 10 years. The physician said his constitution was weak and required treatment. He said nature should take its course. So nature had taken its course. With someone else.
Lydia, do not act in haste.
I am not acting in haste. I want an annulment.
Will you confront James?
No. We do not startle the fox before the snare is tied. I need you to do one more thing.
Name it.
Find every partnership paper, every deed, every bank draft, every hidden account tied to Lockett Properties. I wish to know exactly how much of my dowry he has moved.
You are certain?
Entirely. I have been his unpaid housekeeper for 10 years. Now I shall collect my wages.
While waiting for the investigation, I encountered the absent James. He was tenderly walking Faye Morton through the street. But I no longer cared for tenderness. I cared only for the report that would make James Locken regret the rest of his life.
Your husband has been very clever. On paper, Lock Properties leaves him with 61 parts of the concern. Through 2 private arrangements under Edward Lock's name, he controls nearly 78.
Private arrangements. And more?
For 3 years, he has dressed false building projects as expenses.
He moved nearly £100,000 into hidden accounts. The drafts are scattered. 2 ledgers lead directly to Faye Morton.
And the houses? Apart from the house you occupy, he has pledged 3 other properties. The money is missing. Faye holds the Mayhill townhouse and 2 profitable shop leases. The finest part is this. Last month, he secretly instructed a solicitor to prepare this deed of separation.
£2,000? My first dowry advance alone was £50,000.
Lydia, he has arranged the board. He only waits for the proper hour to push you out and lift Faye into your place.
When is Faye expected?
The 15th of next month. What will you do?
He wishes to hold his mother's grand dinner. Then I shall make it grand indeed.
What occasion is this? Such a feast?
No occasion. I missed you.
I must answer this.
Who wrote?
A client.
This is the card of the Hanover Assembly Room's manager. I have booked the grand room for your mother's dinner. Will the scale satisfy you?
Acceptable. Send me the menu once you settle it.
Very well.
Also, I have only just returned, but business calls. I must go out again. I cannot keep you company.
Go.
Go and keep your darling company. After that dinner, your happy days will be over.
When I married James Lock 10 years ago, I was 25. Every friend said I had made a poor bargain.
Lydia Cavendilt, have you lost your wits? The Sullivan Cavendilt name stands among the strongest coal and brick fortunes in the north. How can you marry James Lock, a penniless younger son?
Lydia! Marriage requires equal standing. You would abandon your inheritance to marry that poor boy? I will not consent. If you wed him, you are no grandson of mine.
I even refused my grandfather's plan for my inheritance. I broke with him because I was determined to follow James.
Lydia, a seat at the Sullivan Cavendel board has always been kept for you. Return whenever you wish. Your grandfather is waiting.
Grandfather, it is I. I have decided to come home.
He did gain the whole world, only now there was no place for me in it.
Grandfather, I want to come home.
Good. Good. I shall wait for you, child. I shall wait.
You are here. Of James's 78 effective parts in Locken Properties, 15 have already been prepared for transfer. The recipient is Faye Morton.
When? The instrument takes effect on the 20th of next month, 5 days after Faye's expected confinement. Yes. Once he has the child, he gives her the interest, then offers you the separation deed and £2,000 to send you away. He meant to act once Faye delivered the child. His plan was perfect indeed.
Are you certain you will show your hand that night?
Certain. Good. I shall bring every paper. I told you long ago, marrying James Locken was the greatest waste in England. Remember to bring that deed of separation. The waste ends now.
Whom do you wish to see, madam?
Lord Edmund Cavendish.
And you are?
His granddaughter.
Mr. Rank, a lady in the hall says she is Lord Edmund's granddaughter.
My lord, slowly, please.
Lydia,
Grandfather.
you left your old grandfather alone with these ledgers for 10 years, and now you remember the way back. Come, I shall show you your room. Look at the room I kept for you. Does it please you?
Grandfather, I am sorry. I should never have broken with you for what I called love.
Who does not act foolishly once in a lifetime? If you are well, I am glad. If you are not, then I am your fortress. Do not cry. It pains me. Here, see what I prepared.
Grandfather, let me begin as deputy partner.
You will be managing partner. You are equal to it. I believe in you.
My lord, the papers you requested.
These are the interests left by your parents, 34 parts of Sullivan, Cavendil, Coal, Brick and Rail. Add my 41 and the concern is yours. Learn it quickly and let your old grandfather rest.
Grandfather, there is one more thing I need from you.
Anything. Speak and I shall help you.
Do not announce my return yet.
Why?
Because I still have a hard battle to fight.
Is it that lock boy? These years, though you were absent from Sullivan Cavendil, his business has survived because we quietly supported it. He's...
Grandfather, he is not worth your anger.
Shall I help you strike him down?
No, this battle is mine.
Good. My granddaughter's battle cannot be lost.
Why are you dressed so splendidly today?
It is Mother's dinner. As her daughter by marriage, I should look my best.
Very well. I shall collect her at once. I shall set you down at the assembly rooms. See that the dinner is arranged. I must collect someone.
The important friend Mother mentioned?
Yes.
What is her name?
Faye Morton. Do not think wildly. She is the sister of a business acquaintance. She has introduced me to several useful connections. Mother likes her.
Then I must receive her properly. No wonder he had hidden her for 3 years. He could lie without blinking.
I have taken a private room on the upper floor. Every paper is there.
Good.
One more matter. That transfer instrument for Faye must be signed before 3 o'clock this afternoon. So after dinner, James intends to take her straight to the solicitor.
So urgent?
Faye's confinement has moved forward. The physician says she may deliver this week.
She wants the transfer settled before the child is born.
I fear he will never get the chance.
Dear Lady Agatha, what a magnificent anniversary dinner. One would think half the season had gathered for you.
My son arranged every candle and dish himself. I'm told the expense would make lesser families faint. Oh. Mrs. Loken, you look positively radiant. Is that French silk?
French silk, with spattle-heeled lace.
It must have cost a pretty fortune.
If Lady Agatha is pleased tonight, no expense is too great.
It is all bought with my son's consequence. She cannot give the Locke family an heir, yet she knows how to parade in silk and lace.
Sister, you are dressed so finely. A stranger might suppose this evening was held in your honor.
How kind of you to notice, Clara. Only an idle observation.
Lady Agatha, my warmest congratulations.
Edward, dear boy, come in, come in. You must sit close to us.
James appears master of the Locke improvement interests, yet through 2 nominee trusts and colonial bills lodged in Edward's name, he controls far more than he admits. Do we have proof? Every deed, every seal, every witness. If you choose, Chancery may ruin him before the week is out.
Laugh while you can. Once every guest has arrived, the Locke family's accounts shall be opened page by page.
Where is James? Why is my son not yet at my table?
He has gone to escort a friend. He will be here directly.
What friend requires my son as escort?
Miss Faye Morton.
Ah, dear Faye. Quite right, quite right. We shall wait. Ladies, pray be at ease.
Husband, there will be a proper spectacle tonight.
Say less.
Whether I speak or not,
the spectacle will still arrive.
Faye, dear child.
Oh, slowly. You must not tire yourself.
Lady Agatha, my congratulations. I chose this bracelet especially for you. Please do not think it unworthy.
Unworthy? Nonsense. The child you carry is the finest anniversary gift an old woman could receive.
Mother, what are you saying?
What am I saying? I want a grandson. If she cannot bear one, must she forbid all other women from doing so? Faye, sit beside me. Hold her carefully.
Who is that young woman? Look at her condition, then look at Lady Agatha's face. Is the matter not plain enough? Surely not. This will set the whole season talking.
Not yet. Let the powder catch before we strike the flint.
Friends, relations, honored guests, I thank you for joining us in celebrating my mother's anniversary. Whatever standing I enjoy today, I owe first to my mother, who raised me with fortitude and taught me honor. And next, to my family. Their support has carried me to where I stand.
Faye, come. Cut the cake with me.
With that gesture, the Lockins mean to raise the mistress before the wife.
And Mrs. Locke sits there. How could she endure it?
A child raises a woman. Without one, what can Lydia claim? If it were my face being slapped so loudly, I would have overturned the table.
Clara, enough. Sister, do not take tonight too much to heart. James is only...
Edward, I hear you hold several nominee deeds for James. 2 colonial bills, 3 trust instruments, and a packet of settlement rents diverted under your seal.
If Chandery, the stamp office, and the borough patients were to read them together.
Sister, I do not know what you mean.
Blackwater Trust, St. Kate's Bill No. 47, Hawthorne nominee deed. Shall I continue?
Sister...
Sit quietly and watch the play. I shall come for you when the curtain falls.
What careful arithmetic. Present Faye at dinner, grant her a place, wait for the child, move the deeds, then dismiss me with a deed of separation. Sit quietly and watch. I shall settle with you later.
Lydia, what are you doing there? Return to your seat. Do not disgrace this room. James, fetch your wife away.
Go back. It is my mother's evening. Do not provoke her. I shall explain at home.
Home? Which home, James? Ours, or the one you keep for Miss Morton? Miss Morton, congratulations. From tonight onward, you need not hide in back streets and hired rooms. You may stand beside James Locke in the open.
James, she is...
You do not know me? Then allow me. I am James Locke's wife. No, soon, if Providence and the courts are merciful. His former wife in all but name.
Mrs. Loken, do not sweeten my title with that mouth. It spoils the sound.
Lydia, stop this folly. Miss Morton is a guest.
A guest. Even now you take me for a fool. Faye Morton, formerly of the Opera Chorus, now lodged in the Mayhill townhouse at No. 4 Lake Terrace. You ride in a white Fayhold with silver lamps, and your jeweller sends accounts under James's private seal. Shall I continue?
You investigated me?
If a thing is not to be known, it should first not be done. Why tremble now?
Lydia! This is my anniversary dinner. Have you come here to rave like a fishwith? Leave this room!
10 years, Lady Agatha. I have never been as awake as I am tonight. The accounts between us should be settled here.
Lady Agatha has boasted of her son for years. Tonight she must taste her own pudding. At last, the silent wife speaks. A pregnant mistress brought openly to a family dinner. Shameless is too polite a word.
Hold your tongues, all of you! Vipers in lace! Faye, dear, do not fear. I am here. No one shall bully you. You are the blessing of the Locke family.
You have been in this house 10 years and given us no heir. If my son seeks a woman who can bear one, where is the sin? Useless creature!
Mother, matters are not prepared. This is not the moment to break everything open. Lydia, Mother spoke in anger. Miss Morton and I are merely acquainted. Her condition has other circumstances. Leave now, and when the dinner is over, I shall explain.
Slander, Mr. Locken. Then let us give the room something with signatures.
This Miss Morton's physician's from 3 months past, with the midwife's note attached. In the line for the father, it reads plainly, James Locke. Is this also a misunderstanding?
Her intended was absent. The physician required a gentleman's name for the note. I signed only as a kindness. Must you make a scandal of charity?
a kindness.
Here is a miniature of James Locke with Miss Morton, taken before the Mayhard house. On the reverse he wrote, "My darling, wait for me and our child. James." That is your hand, is it not?
Did you sit for the miniature in another man's place? Did you write the endearment in another man's hand?
The Lockens are shameless beyond measure, yet he still denies it. This is an outrage!
Here is the deed to the Mayfair townhouse at Lake Trace, together with 2 shop leases and the jeweller's accounts. For 3 years, on the 15th of each month, an allowance has been paid to Miss Morton from funds that should have belonged to my marriage. Was that also charity for her absent intended?
Good heavens, a house, shops, jewels, and an allowance. Without such bait, why would a pretty young woman bear his child?
Mrs. Locken, affection cannot be compelled. James told me your marriage had long been empty. Besides, I carry his child. That cannot be undone. If you continue, no one will be spared pain.
Freya, be silent. This is complicated. I will explain properly when we are alone.
Explain? Shall I wait until you have moved every shilling of my settlement, then offer me a deed of separation that strips me of jointage and name? You have always despised me for bearing no child. Then congratulations. Miss Morton is 8 months gone. In 1 month, you may clunch your grandson.
10 years in my son's house, and not a son to show for it! You are a barren branch. My son had every right to seek fruit elsewhere.
If there is no child in my marriage, Lady Agatha, the fault was never mine. It was James Locke's.
Lydia Cavanbilt, hold your tongue!
Now you are eager for silence. When your mother told every drawing room that I was barren, why did you not silence her then?
Ladies and gentlemen may read this opinion from a London physician 8 years past. It states that Mr. Locke's generative vigor was poor and required treatment. He asked me to wait, to trust nature. I waited 8 years.
And now nature has become very industrious in another woman's house. I am grateful I never bore him a child. James Locke is unfit to be any child's father.
Enough!
Not enough. You wronged me for 10 years. You betrayed me, spent my dowry, hid a mistress, and prepared to cast me out.
Ill-bred wretch! I always knew you had no proper breeding.
Whatever passed between husband and wife should be spoken privately. Must you press so cruelly before guests?
Be quiet. Our own hands are not clean. She knows everything. Tonight she means to burn the whole stage down.
Do not speak to me of breeding. Your son kept a mistress 3 years, diverted settlement income, bought her a house, and drafted a deed to leave his lawful wife stripped of every right. You knew enough, Lady Agatha. You simply believed he deserved to do it. In your eyes, once your son climbed high enough, he deserved a younger woman, a fertile woman, a grateful woman. That is your precious breeding.
Lydia, do you mean to destroy me?
You did that yourself.
Do not hand me your ashes and call them my crime.
Lydia! How dare you speak so to me? Have you no respect for the woman who is your mother by marriage?
No.
What do you want?
This is the deed my legal advisors prepared. Separation, return of diverted settlement income, Chauncey accounting of every shilling taken from my dowry, and recalculation of every Locke enterprise rebuilt upon Sullivan Cavendish money.
I will not agree. Those things are mine, my child's. No one shall touch them.
Do not be absurd. The Locke fortune was raised by my hand. What has it to do with you?
By your hand. Have you forgotten whose £50,000 dowry cleared your father's debts? Who read your first land contracts? Who brought you to the Northern Coalmen? Who lent you the Cavendall name when no patron would receive you? Without me, James, you would not have had the first coin of credit.
Is it true, Mr. Locke? Was the first money your wife's dowry?
So the celebrated gentleman was carried up the ladder by his wife's purse.
A man who climbs by a woman's fortune and then kicks away the woman, there is the newest fashion in Mayfield honour.
If you refuse, we meet in Chancery and Doctors' Commons.
Mrs. Loken, I can persuade James to grant you more than enough to live comfortably. You should know when to stop.
And if I do not?
Faye, what is it?
The child. I think the child is coming.
Why do you stand there? Send for the physician. If anything happens to my son, I shall never forgive you.
What has it to do with me? It seems tonight's accounts cannot all be settled, then we shall finish them another day. Ladies and gentlemen, forgive the interruption to your supper. Continue. On this happy anniversary, Lady Agatha, I wish you health, long life, a house full of descendants, and may every one of them be as grateful as your son.
Eliza, we are leaving.
Lydia! You will be the death of me!
James Lawton, do not be impatient. Our play has only just begun.
Magnificent. Cold, precise, merciless. The Lydia I knew has returned. No, she has surpassed herself.
It is not cruelty. It is merely waking from a 10-year dream.
Tomorrow morning we lodge the petition at Doctor's Commons and the settlement claim in Chantry. James will certainly send men to negotiate.
If he wishes to negotiate, he must first learn the price of sincerity.
Then tonight I shall pay for supper. To celebrate your rebirth.
Lydia, wait, please!
Save it for the judge in Chancery.
Those nominated trusts were mentioned. Edward only lent his name. He knew nothing of the sums.
Yes, Lydia, I swear it. James asked it of me. I did not understand the whole design.
Whether you understood is for Chancery to decide.
Please, do not drag Edward down, I beg you.
Please?
Very well. I may keep your names from immediate ruin, but I have one condition.
I have one condition.
Name it.
You possess James's nominee deeds, account copies, cipher keys, and the correspondence tied to the colonial bills. I want every copy and every cipher.
What are you hesitating for? Mrs. Locke is offering you a plank while James's ship sinks. Do you mean to drown beside him?
Very well. Mrs. Locke, I shall send the cipher within the hour. The copies will follow tonight. Are we truly betraying my cousin?
You know better than anyone how James built his fortune. If he can discard a wife who fed him for 10 years, what are we to him?
To waking. To revenge conducted with excellent paperwork. No need to flatter me with titles yet. Look at this. Within hours, the Locke dinner has reached every drawing room. The Times Society page will be cautious but not silent. James's face is already being dragged through Mayhell dust. Did you arrange this too?
Why arrange what idle guests will do for free? Those dowages are better heralds than any town sire.
Lydia, Miss Morton is no fool. She stood meek as a lamb, but her eyes never stopped counting. A woman like that will not sit quietly.
Good. If she were dull, this would be far too easy.
Where is my son?
Safe. The midwife says he is strong. Mother is watching over him.
You promised Mrs. Locke would never discover anything. Now she knows about the house, the letters, the child. What are we to do?
Lydia Cavendale has spread that dinner disgrace through half the season. She means to ruin me.
I care nothing for her pride. The money, the settlement income, the Locke improvement concert, everything must belong to my son.
Rest. I know what must be done. Lie still. I shall return in a moment.
Mr. Locke, Mrs. Locken's advisors have lodged an annulment petition at Dr. Nequus. They are also preparing a chancery bill against the marriage settlement.
She truly dares. Does she imagine I fear her?
The evidence is grave. Adultery, concealed allowances, the Mayhat deed, misuse of settlement income, and irregular papers tied to Edward Locke. If this becomes public in chancery, it will do you great harm.
Then what do you advise?
A deed of separation. Quiet terms. Offer money before she asks the court to restrain your accounts.
Grandfather.
Awake at last, Mrs. Wynne? Bring Miss Lydia the honey water. Let the poor child recover from last night's port.
Drink, miss. His lordship ordered it before dawn. Last night you knelt at his feet, begged pardon into his coat, and nearly frightened the household senseless.
Did Eliza bring me home? I remember almost nothing.
A little storm in the heart must sometimes break, or it poisons the blood.
Since you were a little girl, I never saw you cry so. You said you would be dutiful to his lordship forever, then demanded he sit by your bed until you slept.
Enough, Mrs. Wynne. Another word and she will try to hide beneath the carpet.
Very well. I shall fetch breakfast. Everything is Miss Lydia's favourite.
There is no shame in leaning on your own blood. Wash, child, then breakfast with me. Eat more. You have grown too thin.
Grandfather, I intend to go with you to the London agency today. I must learn the concern as quickly as possible. James wishes to speak. I should return to the Locke house and collect my remaining things.
Go then. I shall wait for you at the agency.
Yes, Grandfather.
There is no medicine for regret. Fortunately, I no longer waste myself on it. Even this portrait has no right to remain whole.
Lydia, what are you doing?
Your heart has gone black. Perhaps your painted eyes should match it. Look carefully.
I never knew you could be so cruel.
Had I remained gentle, you would have stripped me to the bone. You asked me here to talk. Speak.
How much?
How much what?
Money. That is what this noise is for, is it not? Withdraw the petition. £10,000.
Not enough.
20,000. That is more than generous. Do not grow so greedy you choke.
My appetite has improved wonderfully.
30,000. My final offer. You are a wife with no profession, no public standing, no income of your own. How long can you pay proctors and barristers?
Have you forgotten who Eliza Vane is?
A clever solicitor's daughter against my entire legal table. Let her try. Your Miss Vane has nothing against Hardwick, my proctors, and every barrister my editors can still afford.
Your table. Mr. Hardwick lost 3 settlement disputes last year. Each one was answered by papers drafted in the Vane office. Ask him if you dare.
The petition is well prepared, especially with Miss Vane's hand in it. Hardwick says the settlement claim is dangerous. Very dangerous. James, Chandri may restrain the settlement income.
Enough! What do you want?
Only what the law, the settlement, and your own fraud owe me, not a penny less.
Law? Nothing bears your name. I am offering terms because I still show you respect. Do not mistake it for weakness.
Your respect is worth less than the cracked glass behind us. As for what is mine, Chancery will decide.
10 years, Lydia. Does that mean nothing?
Affection. You wore coats I chose, entered rooms my dowry opened, paid your father's debts with my marriage portion. What you left me was a deed meant to strip me of every right.
No. That deed, I had not even shown it to you. No.
You were waiting for Faye's child to be born, for the settlement papers to be altered, and then you would present it to me. Unfortunately, your faithful coachman spoke first.
Crow. He betrayed me.
Be grateful. He kept your secrets for years and only dared speak upon retirement.
He had no rights!
How much did you pay him? Bare wages and contempt. I added money for his child's schooling, sent coin when his wife was ill, and gave Christmas envelopes when you called me wasteful.
So you were buying my servants long before this. Such deep calculation.
Call it buying, if it comforts you. Yet even in buying loyalties, Mr. Locke, you were poorer than I.
£30,000 and this house! Take them! You will regret refusing me, Lydia.
Regret will not be mine.
How does a wife, supposedly helpless without her husband, dare stand against me?
Miss Cavendish, we brought everything.
Hand it over. You may go.
Look well. This is my granddaughter, Miss Lydia Cavendish, the future head of the Sullivan Cavendish Coal, Brick and Rail Consign.
Grandfather, this is too grand.
For 10 years they made you stand behind a lock. Today you stand before your own name.
Lock Improvement owes Sullivan Cavendale 6 months of arrests. Shall we continue indulging old family sentiment?
No. Suspend coal, brick, canal, Burke and rail transport until every year once I left him. He forgot that before I married him, I had a name of my own.
By what right do they cut me off now? Their wagons have never failed me before.
Sir, the person now responsible for those contracts is Lydia Cavendish.
Whom did you say?
Lydia Cavendale, Lord Edmund's granddaughter. The true Sullivan Cavendale stare.
Lydia Cavendale. The wife I had dismissed for 10 years held the name that could close around my throat.
Look at him. A true Lockett boy.
A lock boy needs a Lockett fortune. Has Lydia accepted the £30,000?
She means to carry the petition through, and now she has cut Sullivan Cavendale's supplies.
Then you and your gentleman are useless. Is your legal table frightened of one abandoned wife?
Faye, you were not like this before.
I was always this. I wanted to climb. I was tired of counting coins and smiling for men who paid by the evening, so I became what pleased you.
So all that softness was theatre?
I said I loved you. I did not lie. I also love your money and your place. I see no contradiction.
If you regret me, we need not speak of marriage after your annulment. But the child, you shall not see him again.
Fine. When the matter with Lydia is settled, I will give you my name.
A name can be withdrawn. Transfer 40% of Lock Improvement's partnership interest to me, then I shall be satisfied.
You planned this from the beginning.
You taught me. A woman who trusts only love is a fool, especially when my son may be your only heir.
You have left me no choice.
No, James. You chose every road that led here.
Prepare the petition for Doctor's Commerce and the bill for Chandri. If he hides property now, the court shall freeze it before he can spend another £1. An alliance built on betrayal fears the division of spoils. Faye wanted money, James did survival. I wanted every stolen £1 returned.
The respondent offers £30,000 in the Mayhair house as ample provision for Mrs. Lockin.
We refuse. My client did not come to be paid off from the purse she filled.
Lydia, do not be greedy.
Greed is stealing a wife's dowry and calling the change generosity.
Proceed with the evidence.
Here is the marriage settling. £50,000 in dowry capital and industrial income placed under terms James Locke later abused.
Here are the founding papers, marked in Lydia Cavendill's hand. And here's the first major contract, introduced through Sullivan Cavendish patronage.
Marital assistance is not ownership.
Through shell partnerships and nominal holdings, James Locke diverted settlement income exceeding £320,000. A substantial part flowed into property, jewels, and allowances for Miss Faye Morton.
Lies!
The instruments are lawful copies. We apply to Chandri for an injunction freezing Mr. Locke's and Miss Morton's related assets to prevent further disposal of settlement property.
Freeze those accounts and my concern is finished!
He was frightened. At last, he understood. I had not seized a scandal. I had seized his throat.
An interim injunction is granted. The respondent and named related parties shall not sell, pledge, transfer, or embacture the disputed assets pending further order.
My lord, lockworks are still in motion. An injunction will cause grieve loss.
The respondent's loss is the consequence of his own concealment.
Lydia!
You should address the court, Mr. Locke. I am not your shield anymore.
You must make Lydia withdraw the injunction. My money is trapped as well.
Your money?
I say my son's future. Without money, what shall he inherit?
There may be no Lockhouse left to inherit!
Then perhaps Lydia was not the only fool in your marriage. I was a fool to choose a man who could be ruined by his wife.
Half of the property under my name, half of my 61 parts in Lockett Properties. Sign and lift the blockade.
The deed is sound.
Very well. First the annulment, then I shall consider the contract.
Do not play me false.
Do not worry, James. I have not finished playing.
I have not seen you smile so freely in years.
I am free. Of course I smile.
Lydia! 10 years, Lydia. Do you feel nothing for them?
When I think of those 10 years, I think only how foolish I was. From this day, Mr. Locker, you are merely my commercial opponent. By the deed and chancery claim, you now hold enough to call the Emergency Partners and Creditors Committee. Edward and Mr. Caldwell are ready.
Then summon them. The agenda is simple.
Remove James Locke. He thought surrendering half would save the Lockin house, but my target had never been half.
As a principal holder and settlement claimant, I move that James Locke be removed from management and excluded from the committee.
Lydia, you are mad!
Put it to the vote.
Edward, you are my cousin! Brother, the concern lives only if Miss Cavendish leads it.
Motion carried. From this day, James Locke no longer manages Lockham Properties. The concern shall trade as Sullivan Cavendil Improvements.
What happened? Speak! Locke's concern is gone? You have lost the concern and still expect me to marry you?
So the mask comes off at last.
I gave you 3 years and a son. I did not do it to nurse a ruined gentleman.
Was it ever me you wanted, or only my purse?
Without money, what are you?
And without the child, what are you?
Give me back the interest you
you promised!
Jump, then. A woman who calculates as well as you will not bear to die.
She lives, but the spine is gravely injured. She may never walk properly again.
She jumped of her own will. It was none of my doing. The 30 parts I retain. I sell them to you for £50,000.
James, have you lost your senses? They are worth far more.
Her dowry first raised me. Now I return it.
Repentance that arrives late is the cheapest coin in England.
I know. I only wish to breathe easier.
That is your burden, not mine.
Lydia, I regret it.
You regret losing, not loving.
Miss Cavendish, your coal, brick and rail concerns now command both the Northern Districts and the London business page. What is the secret of your success?
Choose the right road. Leave the wrong people behind. Never turn back for what tried to bury you.
Whom do you thank most?
A retiring coachman. On the day he left service, he told me of a drawer no servant was allowed to dust. That secret changed my life.
And your next design?
To sign every contract in my own name. Build the Northern Iron Road under my own seal, and let no woman's fortune be swallowed in silence again.
Some people pass through your life so you may use your hardest armor. At the next turning, may every soul becomes brighter than before.